Welcome to the Advise Show, media with the common sense approach. So there's a deputy out in London County, Virginia, shot his own 16-year-old daughter after he heard her sneaking back into the home. He thought she was an intruder. Let me go roll the clip.
Many buy guns to protect themselves against crime, but for one father, a split decision to use his gun backfired after he accidentally shot his 16-year-old daughter.
Male subject stated my daughter's been shot and I'm taking her to the hospital. There was an open line for a few seconds and then the phone disconnected.
Investigators say the confusion happened in the 400 block of Lily's Way around 3:30 in the morning on Tuesday when the girl's father was getting ready for work.
He has an alarm system inside that what I call is audible, that it tells you what door is being opened.
His alarm system, another safety precaution, told him that the garage had just been opened.
He heard some banging and rustling around in the garage. At that particular point, he obtained a firearm that he had there in the kitchen area.
The rustling wasn't an intruder, but his teenage daughter.
Later on, it was determined that the daughter had snuck out hours earlier that morning and was attempting to sneak back into the home.
Lack of visibility and the feeling that someone was coming at him led the dad to fire the gun, hitting his daughter in her torso. Within moments, he realized his mistake and rushed her to the Winchester Medical Center. But in the hurry and chaos, the father accidentally wrecked his car at Cork Street and East Lane in Winchester. Winchester Fire and Rescue were able to safely transport the girl the rest of the way there, where she remains in stable condition.
Be confirmed with the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, reference all the facts, and once it's completed, to determine how they wish for us to go further.
Reporting in Winchester, Maris Badcock, WHAG News.
So the picture that you see, of course, on the screen is Deputy Easton McDonald. That is his name. And the full story that they didn't really allude in this particular news piece, that he was getting ready for work, coming to do his particular duties as a police officer. He heard the alarm go off. He went that way and he, fired. And it was actually his daughter. Now, what his daughter was doing, sneaking out of the house, and trying to sneak back in, that's usually not a good thing, because usually she doing something she don't have no business. She going somewhere she had no business. She probably being outside with some boy or whatever, doing stuff she, definitely has no business. So, really, I don't think he should be charged with a crime. Not at all, because anybody will respond that way. And I'm going to say this much about that girl. Good lesson learned, isn't it, little girl? So you get shot trying to come back in the house. If you were doing what you was told, that wouldn't happen. That's my opinion about it. I know some of you probably not going to like that opinion. I don't care. Because when you do stuff you don't have no business, that's what happens to you. Anything could have happened to that girl out there. She could have been murdered. She could have been brutally raped or whatever. Because when, her dad went to bed, she was at the house. But she chose to sneak out. So I just take it as a good lesson learned for her. I'm glad he didn't kill her. I didn't want her dead or nothing like that. But, she, got what she, a lesson that she should learn, to actually listen to your parents when they tell you to do something. Because, these kids these days, they don't get the belt no more. But, man, I'd rather get the belt than get shot with a bullet. Hit me up in the comments, future commentaries, subscribe.